A blockchain bridge is a protocol connecting two economically and technologically separate blockchains to enable interactions between them. These protocols function like a physical bridge linking one island to another, with the islands being separate blockchain ecosystems. Thus, blockchain bridges enable what is called interoperability, meaning that digital assets and data hosted on one blockchain can interact with another. Interoperability is the cornerstone of the Internet. Machines worldwide use the same set of open protocols to talk to each other. In the blockchain space, where there are many distinct protocols, blockchain bridges are essential to enabling a similar ease of exchanging data and value. The most common use case for a blockchain bridge is token transfer. For example, you want to transfer your Bitcoin to the Ethereum network. One way is to sell your Bitcoin and then purchase Ethereum. However, this would incur transaction fees and expose you to price volatility. Alternatively, you can achieve this objective by using a blockchain bridge without selling your crypto. The amount of Bitcoin you want to port gets locked in a smart contract, and the equivalent tokens on the destination blockchain network are issued or minted. A wrapped token is a tokenized version of another cryptocurrency. It's pegged to the value of the asset it represents and typically can be redeemed for it at any point. Blockchain bridges can be categorized according to their functions, mechanisms, and levels of centralization. One common categorization is to divide blockchain bridges into two kinds, custodial and non-custodial. Custodial bridges require users to place their trust in a central entity to properly and safely operate the system. Users should do extensive research to ensure that this entity is trustworthy. Non-custodial bridges operate in a decentralized manner, relying on smart contracts to manage the crypto locking and minting processes, removing the need to trust a bridge operator. In this case, the system's security is as good as the underlying code. Another classification is based on how a blockchain bridge functions. Some examples include wrapped asset bridges and sidechain bridges. Sidechain bridges connect the parent blockchain to its child sidechain, enabling interoperability between the two. They are needed because the parent and sidechain may have different consensus mechanisms. There are one-way, unidirectional bridges and two-way, bidirectional bridges. A one-way bridge means users can only bridge assets to one destination blockchain but not back to its native blockchain. Two-way bridges allow asset bridging in both directions. The most important benefit of blockchain bridges is the ability to improve interoperability. They enable the exchange of tokens, assets, and data across different blockchains, whether between Layer 1 and Layer 2 protocols or various sidechains. Another advantage of blockchain bridges is to improve scalability. Some blockchain bridges can handle a large number of transactions, improving efficiency. At the same time, blockchain bridges have some limitations. Attackers have exploited the vulnerabilities of some blockchain bridges' smart contracts. Massive amounts of crypto have been misappropriated by malicious actors from cross-chain bridges. Custodial bridges may expose users to custodial risks. The centralized entity behind a custodial bridge could theoretically steal users' funds. When using custodial bridges, go for established brands with long-term track records. Another potential technical limitation is transaction rate bottlenecks. A single chain's throughput capacity bottleneck could hinder large-scale blockchain interoperability. While a bridge can alleviate congestion on a busy network, moving assets away to another chain doesn't solve the scalability issue, as users won't always have access to the same suite of dApps and services. The Internet is a revolutionary system partly because of its high interoperability. Blockchain bridges are critical to enhancing the blockchain industry's interoperability and mass adoption. They have enabled some essential innovations, allowing users to exchange assets between many blockchain protocols. Blockchain bridges have grown significantly in the number of bridges, users, and total transaction volume.
If you found this article useful, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. You can also visit our website, where you find great educational contents about cryptocurrency. As a member of our Cryptocurrency Academy, you'll have access to exclusive resources and tools to help you stay informed and make better trading decisions. Additionally, discover and join our Discord. Our Discord server will provide a supportive network of like-minded individuals who can provide guidance, advice, and encouragement.